Okay, viewers, I want to discuss if statements. So if statements, we have three types of if statements. We have if condition, only this is the first if statement. The second one is if condition, then else part. So it means if the condition is false, then this part is going to, if the condition is false, then this part is going to be executed. So this is the second part. And third part of the if statement is if condition, else if another condition. So this is the this is condition 1 and condition 2. Else if condition 3 else. So how does a compiler make use of this? So it first check if the available condition suits this condition. If it doesn't suit this condition, then it's going to check this one. If it's equal to this one, then it's going to execute in this board. What is in this board? Then if the second condition is not available, then it checks for condition number 3. Then if condition number 3 is not available, it means it's going to execute the last part. Okay. So, for example, here, if I have x is equals to 1, x is equals to 2 or 3, and x is equals to 5. So here maybe I'm going to prompt a user to enter a value. So print f, enter a digit, enter a digit. So scanf %d, which is a specifier, then maybe here x. So if I prompt a user to enter a value and user enters if a user enter 1 here, so it means 1 is equals to 1. So it's going to execute this party. Print f, your input is 1. So if user enter 2, then it's going to execute this board. If user enter 3, then it means 3 is not available here. So it's going to print this party, print f not available, not available. So that's how if else if statement. So this is if else if statement, and this one is if else statement, and this one is just if statement. So how do you know that you are going to apply one of these? So it depends with the program. Let's say there's a program that prompts a user that says write a program that can prompt a user to enter age and determine if age if the user is less than 18. So a program that determines age and so here prompt user print f enter age, then scanf age, so that's an integer, age. So here if age, okay, I want to use the second one. If age is less than 18, print f under age, under age, then print if allowed to vote. So here, if we prompt a user to enter age, and if the user enter 20, this program is going to check if 20 is less than 18. So as we can see, 20 is not less than 80. So this condition is false. So since the condition is false, the program will execute allowed to vote, because this condition is false. But if age here, if the user enter maybe 9 years, then 9 is less than 18. So the program is going to execute this part under age. So that's how we make use of if statements. So we want to move on to the next part. How to determine, let's say we have a table, and you have a program that can give you a table like this. Maybe we can say age here, and I give you range of age, range. So if age is 3 less or equals to age, let's make it to 7, then you can say primary level. Then if age is 8, let's say up to 17, then high school is the program that's going to print that high school. Then if age is 18 up to 27, then university. Okay, so we want a program that determines maybe it's going to prompt a user to enter age, and if age is in this range, then it's going to print this and something of that nature. So we can make use of, so for this one we can come out with a condition that is 3 less or equals to age, and we use this operator, and operator, and age is less or equals to 7. So we want to put this program here. So here I'm going to change this part to enter age, so that's what this program is going to prompt a user. Then my variable here is its age. Okay, so let me if I want, I can comment this. So I just want to show you how do we make comments in C programming. So we use 2 / if it's a one-line comment, and we use / star, and maybe close this down if 2 or more lines you are using to comment a line. So that's how we comment in C programming. So here, my first condition will be 3 less or my less or equals to age will be of this nature. So since we now know that end is of this nature, don't forget to use this, something of this nature. It's or, and this one is end. Okay, so there's a difference between using an or and end, and I will explain later on. So then age, okay, age here, then age is greater than, I'll just say greater than 7. So it means that 7 is not included. So let me include 7 here. So if someone enter age and the user maybe say 5, so the variable age is going to store 5, and here test if it's available here. So the condition suits this. So it's going to print you are supposed to be at primary level. So primary level. So primary level. Okay, and the second condition I'm going to use else if. So don't put a condition on or when on this part. Most of the students make a mistake and they put a comment here. It's not allowed to do that. Then here is 8 less or equals to age, and age less or equals to 17. Then print F high school. You are high school level. Then this one is 18 less or equals to age, and age less or equals to 27. Then it's going to execute university level. So let's say don't forget to terminate each and every line in C, and don't make a mistake, don't terminate these lines, don't terminate here, don't terminate here, and don't terminate this line. Okay, so my program is within a function int main function. Then maybe declare my variable. My variable is int age. That's my variable. Then return. Don't forget to use return 0. Return 0. So if here prompt a user to enter age, and if user enter 25. So the program is going to check if age, so my age will be equal to 25. Then here check the condition is not suitable. The first part is not suiting. Then second part is not suiting because it's 8 to 17. Third part is not suiting, so it's going to print university level. But if someone maybe here not available, yes, not available, just put it. So for example, maybe someone if it's 2 years is not available on these conditions, so not available. 30 is not available. So that's how we make use of if statements. No, my next part is a switch. How do we make use of switch? So make use of switch statements. So for example, if you dial *151 on your phone hash, you will receive a message. Maybe you are using my phone. Let me try to dial that. So I'll say *143 hash. Okay, ENSR 143. So let's say it's 143. So it's going to print this. Please select a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a prompt. So how do I make use of how do I prompt a user when using this? So I'm going to say, write it as a full program. Hash include stdio hash include stdio, that's my header file, hash include stdio.h int main, so that's the name of the function. Then here I'll just leave it for my variable, that's for my variable. Then printf, now I want to prompt a user, say printf, okay, printf, then please select, please say select. So after select end line, then one, write the first option for one, then end line two, social media, and the three, because of my space, three, four, so end line four, okay, five, end line five, okay, I am mistake here, 5 is Wi-Fi, and 6. So this line is on one line. Don't put it on different line to execute errors. Don't do that. Account services. So it's one line. It's because of my space here. Okay. So after this, then scanf. Scanf. Sorry about my markers. Just want to finish this one, then I'm done for this episode. Scanf %d, then option, that's my variable. So here I'll declare option, I'll declare, yeah, disaster with my marker here, but I'll try to finish this one. Then here switch, then switch switch option, then from switch option, then case 1, maybe I'm just going to print f. The first option here is data what? Data. Then don't forget to break each and every case, because if you don't break, it's going to execute all cases. So you are supposed to break. Then printf social media, case 3, quasi iflix. Quasi iflix. Then here break, then break. So I will just end on case 3. Then default will be printf unavailable or invalid input. Then I close my switch and return 0. Thank you, viewers, for your time. Oh, how many?